Good evening, everyone. Awesome. Welcome to the Fall 2024 Celebration of Care. I am Kia Johnson. I am the director of the Atlanta Satellite, and this is truly the highlight of the semester. As you may know, at the end of every semester, as the participants go through programming, as we call it, this is the culmination of that, an opportunity to showcase, share, educate, and have the opportunity to present in front of family and friends. So it is an honor and pleasure to have you all here. And I am going to do some introductions. I keep my notes on my phone, don't judge me. But I want to first welcome you here, but also know that nothing we don't do any of this alone. And so I do want to acknowledge members of the team. So when I call your name, feel free to stand up, and I'm sure during the evening they'll have an opportunity to you'll be able to see them, and they may even drop some words of wisdom throughout the evening. But I want to go ahead and first introduce Dr. Danielle Worley, who is the Associate Director of Educational and Professional Development. And we can clap, it's okay. And I also want to introduce in the back of the room Lindsay Lowy, who is the Assistant Director of Clinical Research. Up front, we have Caitlin Franchini, who is the SLP Clinical Research Associate. And there is one very, very, very important person who's not in the room right now doing what she does best, Ms. Marchantry Austin, who is the Assistant Director of Administration Management. If you see her, please let her know that we recognized her because she really makes all of this happen. I also want to recognize we always at the Blank Center, we have our speech language pathologists who are focused experts in stuttering, but we also have student clinicians. So I do want to recognize Vanessa, who is serving as a graduate clinician with us, who is a master's student in speech language pathology from Georgia State University. And I also want to highlight our student research, graduate, undergraduate assistants. They help to make us look good. So I want to acknowledge Matt. Matt was just here. There's Matt. Nyla, Jada, and Krishna. Feel free to stand up and wave. They are all, I believe, all students at Georgia State, correct, everybody? Yes. Matt is a master's student in speech language pathology, and the others we hope to go into a graduate program for speech pathology as undergrads. All right, so I also want to highlight some things that are very important, especially to our founding director, Dr. Courtney Bird. This event, in case you don't know, happens in Austin, Texas in person. They had theirs last night. They did the exact same thing we're doing tonight. We also have a virtual version of Celebration of Care to make sure that anyone who can't physically come in person because of maybe regional, where they're located, or even schedule, they have that opportunity to do the same thing in person and virtually. So this year, we are celebrating something that's important to the Blank Center. You all know it as the Arthur Blank Center for Stuttering Education and Research, but it has been around for some time before that name. And this year, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Lang Stuttering Institute, which was before the name, the Blank Center for Stuttering Education and Research. So we're proud of that. But I always get with Courtney and I say, is there anything that you want me to make sure to celebrate? And we like to give a little bit of highlights at the beginning of Celebration of Care. Every year or semester, we stand here and talk about where we are in the world. And this year, I'm happy to share that we're in at least 50 countries right now. The Blank Center is doing work in at least 50 countries at this very moment, whether it be in person for some of those places or virtually. And Courtney said to make sure to tell you all that we will not stop until we change the world for people who stutter. So you can help us do that in a lot of different ways. You'll hear a lot of advocacy tonight, And so that is a place or a space where you all can help us in making that impact happen. So whether it be sharing social media posts that we do, even tonight, if you take photos or have thoughts or you learn something about stuttering, post about it, tag us. Working with school districts, we're very passionate about getting into the school districts so that we can impact students who stutter from that angle. So if you have a connection with the school district, connect us. We would love to talk to the speech pathologists there, love to talk to the teachers there so that they can be better prepared to work with kids who stutter. And also we have an amazing animated series. Raise your hand if you've seen our animated series. Okay, if you have not seen it, please watch it. It's so impactful. I am biased, but truly it's an impactful way to see the lived experiences of people who stutter, of kids who stutter. It's available on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Feel free to share that as well. Now, I think, is there anything else that I'm supposed to share? Nope, we can go ahead and get started. So I would like to call up our two MCs or hosts for the evening, Ivanka and Julieta. And as participants come up, make sure that after your speech, there'll be a photo opportunity facing that way. All right, here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Ivanka and I'm a person who stutters. I'm going to be co-hosting this evening's celebration of care along with Julieta.
Hi, my name is Julieta. I'm a girl who stutters, so if you hear any repetitions or pauses in my speech, it's just the way I speak. Thank you for coming here today and giving your time to listen to our stories and our advice. Thank you. Okay. First up, we have Laura Cabara.
Hi, my name is Laura. I am 6-year-old and I am a girl who stutters. Today I am sharing about communication. Good communicators have a strong voice and good volume when they are talking. Second, we use our strong bodies and gestures when we are talking. It helps people listen to what we are saying. Good communicators use eye contact to look at people when they are talking and listening. Last, people who stutter are good communicators. Thank you for listening.
Awesome job, Laura. So I have been working with Laura for 2 years now, which is crazy. And in that time, I have gotten to see what an amazing communicator she is, what a strong advocate she is. She has great use of her self-disclosure statement. And I've also just seen a joy and a happiness and an enthusiasm to learn. Laura, it is such an honor to know you, and I am so, so proud of you. Here is your certificate for a awesome job well done, an amazing semester. Thank you so much for sharing your message with us. Good job, Laura!
Thank you so much, Laura. Up next, we have Felix Smith with his presentation.
Hi, my name is Felix, and Hi, my name is Felix, and I am 4 years old, and I am a boy who stutters, and my talk sounds bumpy.
Stuttering is a way.
Stuttering is a way of talking.
I am a great communicator.
I am a great communicator.
Because I use
Eye contact.
something that makes me special.
Something that makes me special is my mommy and family.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Awesome job, Felix. I have had the privilege of working with Felix this semester, and I have gotten to see what a strong communicator he is, what a light and a leader he is in his group, and I get to see those good communication skills, especially when he's trying to tell us a joke. Felix, it has been such an honor to get to work with you this semester. Here's your certificate for an awesome job. Well done. Look right over there for a picture. Awesome job, Felix. After y'all introduce, you can come sit in between.
Great job, Felix. Next up, we have Jet Talbert.
Wait, you missed?
Thank you. All right, Jet.
Hi, I'm a boo who stutters, and my name is Jet, and I'm 5, and I stutter. What's the next? And I want people to know, if you stutter, it's okay. I can be whatever I can be whatever I want to be. When I grow up, I want to be a police when I grow up. I'm special because I love animals. Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Lowy. I'm also a person who stutters. I had the honor of working with Jet this semester. And Jet, I have this certificate for you. It has been so much fun working with you, Jet. You're so funny. You're such a light in the group. And I'm so proud of you and all of your hard work and everything you have learned and continue to learn about stuttering, and you teach other people about stuttering, and we're just so grateful you're here. So awesome job, Jet. That's yours. Jet, wait. Jet, come back. And there's also an extra special gift. It's a book. All right. Now, Jet, come back over here. You're going to stand. Here, ready? You're going to face over there and take a picture, but turn this first. And then I'm going to move out of the way. Awesome job, Jet! All right. You can head back to Mom now. Do you see her?
Next up, we have Hazel Leckler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold this for you.
person that stutters. I am 4 years old, and my name is Hazel. And stuttering is okay. Bumpy speech is okay too. I am a great communicator because I stutter openly. I use bumpy and stretchy speech. I am special because I smile and I do dance class, and I love my mommy and my daddy and my brother and my dogs and church. And when I grow up, I want to be a baby doctor. Thank you for listening.
Okay, good job, Hazel. So I am not the clinician that worked specifically with Hazel this year, but I'm going to read the message that the clinician wrote. Hi, everyone. My name is Macy Tierney. I am an undergraduate student clinician at UT, and I had the honor of working with Hazel this semester. And it was a blast. Hazel, you are a superstar. Every week, Hazel joined our session with a smile that lit up the screen. Always ready to answer every question, and made our dance parties extra special with your amazing ballerina moves. Hazel, you are a fantastic communicator, and we are all so proud of you. I know you will do amazing things as a baby doctor one day. Fantastic job, Hazel.
Thank you so much, Hazel. Up next, we have Ian Baba.
All right, and let's get your presentation. All right, and then come around this way. Or this way. Okay. Here, so stand here. Do you want to hold the microphone?
Hi, my name is Ian. I am 6 years old. My stuttering is bumpy, and I'm also a boy who stutters. People stutter across the world, and stuttering is good for you. I am a good communicator because I have a strong voice and use gestures. I am special because I love me multicultural cause. Thank you for listening.
Awesome job. All right, you hold that while I stand up. All right. You can stay here for right now because I just have to say some kind things to you. So you're going to have to stand there and hear all the good things that I say, okay? All right. Hi again. I also had the pleasure of working with Ian this semester. Ian, it's been such a joy getting to work with you. You always show up to the sessions so eager to participate. He volunteers to answer questions, lead activities. We always kind of have a competition of hopscotch, and he always does hopscotch way faster than me. And he's always ready to dance and do the floss, I think. Ian, is it the floss? Okay, I'm old. I don't know the dance moves, but he's always ready to show off his dance skills. He's always so knowledgeable about stuttering and teaches other people about stuttering. So it's been a joy to have him in the group. So Ian, congratulations, buddy. Here's your certificate. And we also have a special treat for you as well. But you can take your picture first. So here, come stand here. And you can hold the certificate up. Awesome. And here, Ian, that's for you. It's a little book. Good job, Ian.
Now we have our school age pay for project.
No, that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right. Hi again. I had the pleasure of working with some of our school agers. They are in what we call our Pay It Forward program. So they have gone through a semester or 2 or 3 of care. They take everything that they've learned from care and put it into advocacy work. So this semester, the group created a project, and since most of them live in Texas and other places, they obviously couldn't make it, but they asked if I could present it on their behalf. So that is what I will be doing. And I think most of you, if not all, should have their project. It's the activity book. So that's what they created just this semester. So I'll just tell you a little bit more about that. Okay, so they created this book to use the aspects of the care model to put your knowledge of stuttering to the test with this carefully curated activity book created by the Blank Center for Stuttering School Age Pay It Forward group. That is a mouthful, but that is the group. One of the activities you'll see in the book is tic-tac-toe, and this is an opportunity to communicate with your friends when you play this game. Another activity is an opportunity to share your what I wish message in this box, and this works on your advocacy skills. Another activity you'll see is our care crossword. So kids can demonstrate their resiliency by completing this maybe challenging puzzle and some others. And most importantly, have fun while increasing your overall education of stuttering and great communicator skills. I think there's one more. I have to do all their work. They put so much on these slides. All right. This is from the school age group, we created this activity book for people to learn about stuttering in a fun and effective way. This book is for people of all age groups who know a little or a lot about stuttering. You can complete this book at home, school, or anywhere in your free time. Feel free to share with your family, friends, classmates, and anyone else who would love to learn more about stuttering and being an effective communicator. So enjoy those activity books. I know the group that I work with is already planning ahead. They would like to translate it into other languages to make it more accessible to more people. They'd also like to add more activities, so stay tuned for additional projects. We also have some of our high schoolers who will be speaking later, just talking more about the Pay It Forward program, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you, Lindsay. Up next, we have Isaac Ritz with his presentation.
Hi, everybody. My name is Isaac Ritz. I'm 11 years old, and I'm a person who stutters. I have a story to tell you about stuttering. I used to go to a speech pathologist at my school. I liked this person, but I remember one game we used to play. I remember that she would have a picture with all these items. She would set a timer on a stopwatch and have me say all the words as fast as I could. I would try my best. And now when I think about it, I realize when she encouraged me to say the words faster, she was basically telling me not to stutter. And stuttering is how I speak. I now realize that makes no sense, and I should take my time. To me and everyone who stutters, take your time, finish your thought, and say what you want to say. And as always, never say sorry for stuttering. Thank you for being here today and coming here to listen to my and many other stories. Thank you for listening.
That was awesome. Isaac, what an awesome message. I had the pleasure of getting to work with Isaac this semester, and I got a first row seat into what an amazing advocate that you are, not only for kids who stutter, but for the stuttering community as a whole. You take every opportunity you have to teach other people about stuttering, to advocate for yourself and the community at large, and I have just been so proud watching you grow in these skills this semester. Thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication to this program and being such a strong advocate. I have a certificate for you for a job well done. And thank you so much for sharing that amazing message with us.
Thank you, Isaac. Next, we have Julieta Camargo with her.
Hi, I'm Julieta, and I'm a girl who stutters. And today I'm going to tell you a letter I wrote to my sixth grade self that which I had earlier in my life. Julieta, I know that the world seems like a dark place and you hate everything about it, but it will get better. I promise you that you're not the only one. When someone makes fun of your stutter, don't cry or run to the bathroom again. It will not help you. Instead, try this. Take a deep breath and say strongly, please don't make fun of me. It's just the way I speak. Trust me, that will help. Don't be afraid to tell people who stutter. You're not the only one, and you're just you're just part of the 1% who do stutter in the world. And you'll be okay. I know that you're going through some dark things, but like Dad always said, there'll always be a light at the end of the tunnel. You are stronger than you think you are. So hold your head up high and stutter openly and without shame. One last thing, never say sorry for stuttering. Thank you for listening to me, and have a great night.
All right, I had the absolute honor of working with Julieta this year, and I have to say, I'm sure that you can probably all tell, but Julieta is wise beyond her years. She has a very reflective nature. I have been completely amazed by your confidence speaking to others and in front of others, and I've also been amazed by your extensive knowledge of Anne Boleyn, among other things. You have a very bright future ahead of you, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And we have an award for you over here. This is for you. Congratulations.
Next up, we have Alex Stafford.
Hey, my name's Alex. I'm from Georgia. I'm about 2 hours away from here. As you can see, I'm person stutters, and I also clutters. You may hear my speech. No, repeat sounds, draw sounds, speak really fast, or you don't speak at all. And most of my life, I didn't stutter at all. Up until maybe the 4th and 5th grade, I started to realize I had more pauses, repetition in my speech. Most of my life, I just spoke very fast, which most kids do. My dad did it. Most kids speak very fast. When I started stuttering, we searched all across the country for speech pathologists, for neurologists, for surgeons, even to doctors to find out what was the problem. How can you fix it? After a while, we realized there wasn't anything to fix it. There was no magic potions to drink and fix it. I got it kind of on the wrong hunt. And once it came to me, I realized something kind of had to deal with and embrace and learn how to overcome it. And there are millions of people around the world that also stutter, so it wasn't just me. I came from a very small town, about 2 hours away from here. Where my school was kind of just me that had problem with stuttering. There's nothing wrong with it. This is how speech something I have to deal with. And now in the last 2 years, I've realized how much we take for granted. The ability to walk, talk, hear, see, feel, write even. Although my speech now has changed and is different than it used to be. I'm so grateful for all the things I do have. Not everyone has the freedom we do have in this country. For every amount of people. Blessings ain't never granted. I take it for granted one day you'll regret it. And when I want to say, see my hat, you see my shirt, go dogs. Hey, thanks for listening.
Okay, I also had the privilege of working with Alex this year. And like he just said, go Dogs. I know he's a huge Georgia football fan. He was at the game that went into 8 overtimes, so that's pretty cool. Alex loves art. He's super creative. I have been so impressed by his bravery, his intelligence this entire semester. And I know that you are going to set some amazing goals for yourself and you're going to meet them. So congratulations, good job. And I have an award for you. Congratulations.
Next up, we have Ivanka Kuturia. Come on up. I tried.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ivanka. I'm 14 years old. I'm a person who stutters, so you may hear some blocks or repetitions in my speech. If you have any questions about my stutter, please feel free to let me know. So I have been stuttering since I was around 5 or 6 years old, and when I first noticed that I stuttered, I felt very I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I felt like I was weird, and the way that I talked was abnormal. And some people would even characterize me as socially awkward or anxious, which is not the case. I'm quite outgoing. I know this sounds familiar for most people in this room. So one thing that I wish I knew back then is that I'm not alone. Most people who stutter have this perception that they're the only person in the world who stutters, but this is not the case. There are so many people out there who stutter, and it's so comforting to know that you aren't the only one. I found a community of these people at the Blink Center. Finding the Blink Center to me, it was honestly very life-changing. I've met so many people here who have shared the same experiences as me, and I've found many friends and speech clinicians who I look up to each time that I'm here and I'm working with you all. I genuinely feel like I found a family here, and my life would not be the same without all of you. So with that being said, I hope you will all have a fantastic evening, and thank you so much for listening.
So I was very fortunate to be a part of Ivanka's sessions, but I was not her main clinician. I will be reading the remarks from her clinician, Alyssa, who was a student at UT Austin. The power of Zoom, you guys. She wrote, Ivanka, working with you this semester has been such a joy. Your dedication to growth and trying new skills has been truly inspiring. I know you will accomplish all of your goals because of the resilience and heart you bring to everything you do. Keep sharing your voice. It's powerful and it will continue to positively impact everyone who hears it. Amazing job this semester, Ivanka. Here is your certificate. I'll hold this while you get your picture taken.
Up next, we have Tejas Reddy.
Hi everyone, my name is Tejas and I'm a person who stutters. Have you ever wondered how it feels for a person who stutters to communicate effectively? It can be intimidating and can be hard at times to have the courage to interact and communicate with people. Most of the time, for me personally, I feel really shy. It makes me shut off and not talk to people sometimes because I'm afraid they would mock or tease me, as it has happened in the past. I still talk despite these fears. Something that has helped me with stuttering is self-disclosing. Self-disclosing about stuttering is actively telling another person that you have a stutter so they understand when you experience disfluencies while speaking. Recently, I experienced my first self-disclosure to someone. Initially, I did not know how I would do and was hesitant at first, but I comforted myself and told myself that it's not scary to let people know about stuttering. It's not scary because they will now understand what stuttering is, and it's okay to educate other people about stuttering. I felt relieved because they wouldn't question my stuttering, and I felt like they were not going to judge me anymore and were accepting. It made me feel more confident with myself. In the future, I want to effectively communicate with other people while working in the plant business. My dream is to build my own plant business and become an expert on plant care who can give valuable advice to customers. I would like to continue feeling empowered as an expert who stutters openly and communicates confidently. Thank you for listening.
All right. Hello again. I had the privilege of working with Tejas this semester. However, I wasn't his direct clinician, so I'm going to read her words. This is from Sayun. She says, Tejas, you being up here today was an incredible demonstration of resiliency. It has been an absolute privilege and joy to witness your growth this semester. Your resiliency inspires me and leaves a powerful impact on everyone who hears your voice. Keep sharing your voice, and I know you'll achieve everything you aspire to in the future. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tejas.
Thank you so much, Tejas. Up next, we have the high school Pay It Forward group represented by Josh Taylor, Ian Williams, and Claritha Moon.
Well, my name is Joshua Taylor. I'm 15 years old, and I am a person who stutters. I don't really have a speech plan, but it's great to see you all this evening. I'm glad y'all could come out, and I'll take Claritha.
Hello, my name is Claritha Moon. I am 16 years old, and I am a person who stutters.
Hello, my name is Ian Williams. I'm 15 years old. I live in Georgia, as I'm pretty sure all of you guys do. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I've been going to the Bladen Center for over 3 years now, since 2021, since the Atlanta satellite here has been founded. And, you know, it's been a pretty adventurous journey I've had with the Bladen Center, going from the original care programming until being paid for now. So, yeah, as Josh said, I'm excited to be out here with all of you, and I hope you guys are going to like what we had to share with you later. All right, so for about who we are a part of the Blake Center, and their research group, Pay It Forward. Now, if you don't know Pay It Forward, as we've mentioned earlier, Pay It Forward is from participants in the Blake Center who've already completed their co-programming or therapy for Stuttering through the Blake Center. Now, Pay It Forward is really just an amazing community where we're able to bring Stuttering awareness to our local communities like you all, but a more organized and advanced way than regular care programming. And as you guys have seen earlier, participants in Pay It Forward develop projects to share with organizations and groups like you all. Now, really the main purpose about what we're about to share with you later is it's a presentation. It's basically about to go off the basics of Stuttering. And the purpose of it is to educate high schoolers who are going to healthcare about Stuttering, which if you read on your note cards, it will say that we're bringing this to HOSA, which is a healthcare organization that's based in high schools. And we are planning to work with people who have communication differences with Stuttering, and saying how important Stuttering education is, and how important it is to share kindness, patience, and consideration advocacy with those who stutter. And this is just our opening slide right here, starting the basics. I'm going to pass it over to Claritha.
Thank you. Now, stuttering can sound like someone stringing out some words, like soccer, pausing as if trying to get a word out, like I did earlier, or blocking, also like I did earlier, as if the word stuck. Stuttering can also sound different for people who may stutter differently. Stuttering can have tension in the face or often with my posture all times.
Surgery on my hands. Oh, you want me to? Okay. Yes. All right. What is stuttering? Stuttering is a neurophysiological condition difference that can influence a person's speech. Neural means nerves, and physiological means the way the body functions. I created this simple analogy, like how many of you might use Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whoever uses that. Let's see, like on Spotify, when your music buffers, you know what song you're trying to play, but it's stuck or on repeat. Spotify knows what it's trying to play, but it's just stuck and repeating and buffering. And well, that was a simple analogy. And yeah. All right, who stutters? About 1% of the people in the world stutters, so give or take 80 million or so. People stutter on every continent except Antarctica, and people stutter in every language because stuttering is not inhibited by the language you speak. And more boys stutter than girls. The ratio is around 3-1, but it is a bit closer in early ages. Misconceptions about stuttering. The root of stuttering is this. A misconception about stuttering. The root of stuttering is not nervousness. Stuttering cannot be permanently cured. Bilingualism does not cause stuttering. So if you want to teach your child 2 languages at birth, that's fine. And stuttering is not linked to intelligence. There are plenty of accomplished people who stutter, such as outgoing President Joe Biden, and a whole bunch of people. I almost forgot. Yeah, next.
Now, how you can support people who stutter if they're currently stuttering while they're trying to finish their sentence. If they don't mind, if they mind, don't finish their sentences for them. As for me personally, I consider it extremely rude when people finish my sentences, as it's just taking me a few more seconds to get out. And keep natural eye contact when someone is stuttering, and don't try to look away or appear uncomfortable while they're stuttering. And a very, very important part for me personally is don't assume that the person who is stuttering wants to avoid speaking. As when I've given many presentations before, like this, in school and in other places, a lot of people just assume that I'm just a bit afraid to speak or I'm nervous. But as you can see right now, I feel pretty confident in what I'm doing right now. And I don't want to give the impression that just because I'm stuttering, it doesn't make me nervous. I'm not trying to avoid doing a presentation, as I'm only just taking a few more seconds to get my word out. So just want to let you guys know that was a bit more a personal one for me. And also, consider saying something when you see someone that's being teased for stuttering, as I'm pretty sure a fair amount of you have gone through is bullying. And as schools and teachers and organizations has said before, teasing someone for stuttering also falls in line with bullying. So you should address and speak up for someone if they're being teased for stuttering, as it is not something that should be bullied for, as people are just taking a bit more time to get the words out. And also considering learning more about speech language pathology, and I'm getting to find out more about the stuttering community, what we do in the various organizations that help in stuttering.
All about the Blank Center. The author and Blank Center for Education and Research generates new knowledge, trains the future, and provides innovative treatment that enables participants of all ages worldwide to stutter openly, speak confidently, communicate effectively, and advocate meaningfully, providing care at no cost to children, teens, and adults around the globe. Fostering a global climate of speech language pathologists, and researchers who specialize in stuttering. Generating new knowledge to inform our understanding of stuttering and best practices for those who stutter to advance the field. Of course, all of this is not my presentation, but please feel free to ask any of us where to learn more about all of this.
And finally, here's our resources slide. You can click, or you can, well, not click, you can search up any of these links right here, such as www.blankcenterforstuttering.org. That'll give you more information about this whole program. We have our animated series, When I Talk, I Stutter, which is a great series. I watched a few episodes of it. It's really impactful. We have our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and our TEDx Austin at Dream Speak Live.
All right. I had the pleasure of working with Josh, Claritha, and Ian, and I'm going to embarrass y'all for 2 seconds. They have been with us since the very beginning of the Atlanta Satellite. We remember when each one of you walked through our door. And I remember when some of you didn't even want to stay or take their coat off. Some of them did not want to talk with us. And to see you all up here presenting as the amazing high schoolers that you all are, I felt like a mom, like a distant aunt. Because I see the future for each one of you. Watching you all present, I can only imagine what it's like for the next stage of your life. When you're presenting in someone's college course, when you all are being amazing presenters and communicators in any environment. I am so proud of you all. They came up with this idea. They created the PowerPoint. They put their notes in there. They showed up every week. Sometimes I would have to look for y'all, but you all would show up. And I'm just so very proud of each one of you. So very proud of you. So I'm going to keep it at that, and I'm not going to cry. But I'm going to give you all your certificates. I'm going to give Claritha. Here's yours. Ladies first. And then Ian. And I don't know if you all could tell, but Josh is the one who had his coat on the very first day. And he said, I won't be taking my coat off because I'm not going to be here that long.
I mean, to be fair, it was only an hour-long session, so.
But to know that we can have events that they're not even having a major role in, and they will still show up. So take your picture. I'm trying to convince one of them to be a speech pathologist. While they're taking their photos, oh, wait. And y'all should do a group photo, too. Okay, sorry. We should consider them if anyone's heard the term OG, they're like the OGs of the Atlanta Satellite. Great job. And just thank you all very much. Thank you. And their plan is to identify high schools that have hosted chapters and virtually or in person go into those spaces and give that presentation to the group. So thank y'all. And before I turn it over, because we are about to wrap things up, but before I turn that over, I want to highlight another Pay It Forward project that all of the younger kids received. This is from spring 2024's school age Pay It Forward group. I'm going to say that. That's what I'm going to go with. And it's actually a book a story they wrote called Sophia Starts to Dream, Speak, Live. They drew the photos, they wrote the stories. All the Blank Center does is put it together in a little booklet. It's about a sixth grade girl who's experiencing some bullying at school and ways that she can navigate that situation. So the younger kids receive this, but it's just another example of a Pay It Forward program or project. So I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Danielle Worley, who's going to wrap things up. But please give it a round of applause for our two MCs for tonight, Ivanka and Julieta. Y'all did an amazing job.
All right. Well, I never have as much to say at the end because there's really just nothing that can follow all of y'all's stories and your messages. But there are a few important things that I want to touch on. The first is please come to your last sessions. Why am I awkwardly asking you to continue to come to your final sessions this week? That's because everything that we do at the Blank Center is ongoing clinical research. It's part of the reason that we don't have to charge for our services. It's part of the reasons that we make you sign all of that paperwork. But what we do with these final sessions is we learn from you. And we talk about the things that we've done together, and we think about the growth that we've made, and we think about what can we do better. And I get to do the nerdiest plug I've ever done. We take that information and we publish it, and we show other researchers, and we show other clinicians, and we show teachers, this is what this community needs. There is a pushback to the type of work that we do, where we tell you and we walk from top to bottom how okay it is to stutter, to not change it, to not hide it, and to actually stutter openly. And actually, just today, we got published a very special paper that combines all of the published studies we have to date that highlight the evidence that you have shown us and you have taught us about why this is the approach that we know to be the most effective. And so if you're really nerdy like me, I have hard copies that I printed out and stapled together, and I can give you some. But please consider coming to your final sessions so that we can continue that legacy of research and we can continue to change the world. Thank you all for your time tonight. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels in this rain home.